Hello and welcome to HurtWorld. So what is HurtWorld? Well, it's a game being developed by Bankroll Studios, and it's basically a multiplayer sandbox survival experience. So I kind of will say it feels like Rust in the sense of the old Rust, not the remade version. But as they describe it in themselves, it's supposed to be a hardcore crafting, building, combat, exploration and vehicles, battle, hunger, cold, heat, and the dangerous environment around you. Tame your surrounding, build a base, explore your world. But the biggest threat out there is other players. Create alliances and destroy your enemies. Target towards hardcore gamers. Sorry, HurtWorld aims to punish. So yeah, it's a PvP game. A survival PvP game like Rust, basically, with some animals to kill and such. So to start out, well, you just do the same as basically any game. Pick up stuff. Pick up some stone and some wood. There's these one stone, I don't know what to call them, but rock formations that gives other resources, but we need a pickaxe. So basically it's... Oh, I actually got an earth magnet. So you can see there's some rabbits you can kill, boars. There's some weird dog-like animals that is pretty evil. That spew some I don't know, poison thing after you. They kind of long range attack. So here you have your inventory, and here you can craft. So we can basically craft in your inventory basically. So we will need let's see, a flint hatchet would be nice. Can we make one? We can make one. So that's basically your first, like, both weapon and resource collection tool. But to make a pickaxe, we probably need a work table. Actually, yeah, you just run around, gather some things, some resources, and trying not to get killed. As you can see, there's the building kind of mechanic is actually pretty nice. I'm trying to avoid this board because they glitch out a bit. But yeah, as usual, people can be douchebags, and basically the game says you need to be one. So it's a bit sad, I guess. I do like the game. It's a pretty cool game. I will get back to what I don't like about it and stuff later. There is some things that needs to be fixed, but that's generally just an alpha. You can only get in if you kind of contact them, and they have like a process for doing the whole getting into the server, and yeah, or the game at least. It should be on Steam not too long. I guess they're aiming for I think a month, and that's a couple of weeks ago. Some people says that the game is dead. I'm not sure, because I just saw a post the other day from some new mobs and stuff. But yeah. Oh. And you'll probably hear that because I have my printer was just telling me something. But yeah, the building I think is pretty cool. Also, the crafting it's decent. It's not too hard. They call it hardcore crafting, but generally, if you play Rust, Minecraft, even, it's basically the same idea. You just do stuff, and someone just ate something, and it sounded like. So I'm probably going to get shot in a second. There's some basic weapons like arrows and or a bow and a gun. Well, actually, there's no handgun, which is odd. But there is generally a rifle and assault rifle. So as you can see, people can build some pretty weird bases. Now I just emptied my inventory because it hasn't been reset in a while, so I still have my small base and some stuff that I built, as I will show soon. But yeah, basically collect resources, and I was hoping there was a workbench because usually you find them scattered everywhere. Because I don't know why people keep making them and throwing them everywhere, but I'm trying to avoid this damn pig. There's a couple of them over here. There's one. I'm not going to kill it with this because they're mean creatures, and because they're a bit glitchy. So the AI is needs some work, in my opinion. Especially one thing, as I will show very soon here. Let's just get her out. There's a pig there. Don't really want to. They send you flying and they hurt. As you can see, okay, let's run away. Well, otherwise I'm gonna die soon. Yeah, not the funnest mob in the game. The dogs are whatever they are worse actually. But let's run back to my base here and kind of craft some stuff, show some crafting here. And still falling in. And this is the kind of the food item. Is it still falling? Oh, it's still falling. Okay. Okay, so this is my base. It's just a square. In a square. Yes, it is. Well, fix later. Okay, so this is your food to start with, unless you kill the pigs. But this is a fruit. You eat it, you get some hunger, and you get some. No, I didn't get the seed this time, but you can get seeds, so you can plant them. I have planted them here. So as you can see, I made a small base. This one is the land stake. Better known, I guess, from Daisy Mod, where you build buildings with the rod thing, and you can change the name of the area. Don't you really need to protect this, because if you put them anywhere, I can see if I can show you this. If the pin is gone, someone down here. I made the mistake not knowing the game when I started, and so I kind of did what this guy did, and that was to put your land stake there, outside your house. I don't know if he's playing or not. Can I get up here at some point? There we go. He had a small house here. I guess he moved. But yeah, you put it here, and as you can see, I can add or authorize myself. I can de-authorize. I can change the name of the land plot, and so on and so forth. And basically, if you build some base and you don't project it well, or make the walls or floors or even ceilings, people can go authorize themselves and take over your base, like someone did with me. I just figured out that he didn't build a roof, so I jumped up the rock and over, and I actually took over my base again and rebuilt just this kind of layout here, as you can see. Oh yeah, so base building is pretty fundamental. It's pretty cool actually. It's I'll show it in a second. So as you can see, we don't have much of way of crafting here, so we can craft a workbench, campfire, arrows, torch, and fire, and flint hatchets to start with in your own inventory. But we need a workbench to go deeper. So as you can see, we have tools, which is flint hatchets, a workbench, a stone pickaxe, which is wood, stone, limestone actually, and oh, that's the. Oh wait, they changed the recipe for this. I was pretty sure two. Oh yeah, no, this up here. So basically, you craft your stone pickaxe. I was looking down here. So and yeah, now you have. Let's just put it up here somewhere. And this is amber, which you get from basically hitting these rock formation things down here. Let's go down it's a bit iffy sometimes, so I guess it's going to be nighttime soon. You will freeze, but I have clothes on, so that's why I haven't frozen yet. But usually you will hear your character moan about being cold. So let's see. This is the rock, and this gives different one. This is I guess it's the iron one. Nope, that's a stone one. Stone and flint, and there's this one is light. Oh, it's also dark. Check it. Flint and stone. Where's the other one? I'm trying to avoid those piggy. This one is, I think, limestone. No, stone and flint. Well, that's weird. But this is coal, at least, should be. Or I'm unlucky. No, coal, and then you get amber, so it's like a rare drop. It gives actually iron. So some of them is iron and stone, some of them are iron as flint. Yeah, this is got some iron ore. And again, flint. And there's some lime stones as well, because you need some for crafting. It seems someone aggroed a pig, so I'll get out of here quickly. Because I have no way of defending myself, basically. And hopefully I'm going the right way. I am. Okay, go. So it's about to be nighttime. It's not too dark, but it's cool. But it's kind of scary out there. So, okay, so basically we have some other tools here, which is your campfire. There is a small one that you start out with that you can actually craft in here. This is just a basic campfire. It will disappear whenever the fuel inside is out. This one is more for making barbecues, or let's see, we have a frozen steak here. Put it on, and thought I put my wood in here. And let's cook up the steak. As you can see down in the left corner, the one with the skull is your hunger, and of course the red one is your health. And that's basically it. So this needs to be cooked up because it got frozen. For some reason it freezes in these cabinets because it's cold. If you take it out and you just, there we go. If you take it out and you just have it in the room, like running around in here having your food on you.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and it kind of sounds a bit dirty, that voice. I think it's a placeholder, hopefully. You can even make iron on this one. So you can cook your iron ore. I think iron ore should be able to be cooked. It's only, it shows you kind of down here what it is. It will melt at 400 degrees, so it might not even be able to. But then you can make one of these. These are a blast furnace, which gets extremely hot, like 700 or something, and it melts most of the stuff. And yeah, as you can see in here, I have an iron axe. I have some basic components that is a bit more, what do you call it? A bit more advanced. So we have tools here, and I showed you stone pickaxe. We have an iron pickaxe. Then we have a titanium pickaxe, or titranium. I don't know. Titranium, I guess. And we have a mondanium and an ultram. They're rare ores that I haven't really found every one of them. We have an iron axe, a gold axe, a construction hammer, which I'll talk about in a second. A beacon, which finds its way back to the land stake. An ownership stake, and a torch. Then we have materials, so we can make wood into wood planks, bark into string, even bone into string. Don't know how, but okay. And bone into strong string. Gasoline can make from rotten fruit, and ash. The ash, well, you get burning stuff up. Concrete, it's stone and limestone. Then we have some ammo. Can make arrows and bullets. Some weapons. Some bow, which is pretty easy to make. A hunting bow, which is an upgraded version. As you can see, it uses the bow. Strong string, some titanium, and amber. And then we have the bow of punishment. We have a bolt action rifle, assault rifle, and of course C4 to blow holes on people's bases. Then we have gear. We have a lot of different stuff like jackets, and there's even chem suits because, of course, like the old Rust, there's areas here that is that has like damage, what do you call it, radiation damage to it. So those places are a bit annoying. You can even make hair. I'm not sure why, but you can. Vehicles, there's like goat's build, I guess they called it. It's a it's ATV, but it needs a lot of titanium. Doesn't have it. And then we have the machines, which is the campfire, the fire pit, which is the one over there, and storage logger to store your stuff in, blast furnace, which actually needs a lot of iron, so you should be able to smelt iron in the fire pits. And there's a drill that I haven't been able to make yet because I can't find it. These things are pretty hard to find, actually. Let's put this out because it's just wasting coal. So yeah, they're pretty hard to kind of. Oh, we have some coal there to find. I'll show you in a second. Actually going to hold. This is an earth magnet, which is a rare resource, and it, well, basically it makes you able to make this one, the beacon. Let's see, construction hammer. Let's pull out some construction hammers here. We don't need to hatch it because we actually have an iron pickaxe that I'm going to take with me for a second, because and as you can see, I actually have bullets and I actually have a gun I made. But for this kind of video, I'm not going to run around with it because, well, we can do it. They're not too expensive. I think I have enough iron to make a new one if it goes south. Kind of wanted to wait. I kind of wanted to make it daytime because it's nighttime. But I can show the building hammer. So you need a building hammer to build stuff, which is cool. It's not just making a a wall and just place it down and be gone with it. You actually need this hammer. And let's see what the hammer was. Tools. The hammer was this. So 5 iron, 20 wood logs, 1 leather, and 1 amber. So amber is used a lot. So what does it do? Right now I have a cube for some reason. You can see these green dots. These green dots is hookup points. So if I put it there, you will see it will hook up to this. If I put it on this one, it hook to this one, this, and if I could actually see it, there you go. So you can hook them to these specific points, and you can see the points through the walls, which is outside. There's even outside points, and actually can put it down there, for example, and there, and you can build it out, even being indoor, which is pretty cool. But what is it? Well, it's a foundation. So it's like what I'm standing on here. It's a foundation. There's a foundation under here as well. It's just the sand is risen a little bit, I guess, so it doesn't really work as well. So yeah, to switch this, you can hold F, and it will actually show you what you will need for stuff. So it doesn't, you don't have to go here, craft the wall, go here, pick the wall. No, you just take the wood planks, for example. It's yeah, we can take the wood planks. It doesn't. You can make some wooden planks. So we have some there, and let's go to materials. Wood planks will make cobble. Put it in inventory. I'm going to take this wood as well because I have to put it in here. You need a lot of stuff, so it's really good at stocking up. Okay, so now I have this. I can go pick the wood wall, and it will say it costs 20. One wood wall costs 20, and I have 80. So I have spaces for some, and I can put a wall there, or here, or kind of how I want to make the room. Put it here if I want to. It looks better. So we have these points. I can even build on the roof. So basically, it's really nice, even though it kind of doesn't always make sense. And if I want to make a floor, I can actually make a floor. If I want to put a floor here, I can do it over here, or here, and so on and so forth. So you have I want a doorway here. Oh, a doorway there. I want a doorway there, for example. Well, I just place it down. There you go. It's a doorway. And if I want to make a door, I just go wooden door. And I don't have enough because that costs 100 and I only have 60. So basically that's how it is done. Fairly easy. It's day. Okay, cool. And you have like wall torch, some roof stuff, metal ramps, garage doors for a garage thing, doorways, short wall, stone wall, metal wall, wood wall, ramp foundation. And you can even destroy objects. So if I don't want this one, it's really easy to just poof. There we go. You don't get the stuff back for it, but it's really fast to destroy stuff if you don't want it, which people can do if they don't have open stuff. But I like the building is there need to be some more stuff, but basically it's pretty cool. So let's put this in here. Let's go meet some of the negative sides of the game. That isn't negative in a blah blah bad way, kind of. It is pretty bad, but so you have your bolt action rifle here. Hopefully there's no one around. I would hate to just die. Well, that just costs a lot of iron. So as you can see, there's a wood table here, there, and they're just scattered around everywhere because people don't remove them. And of course, if you have a hammer, you can remove it. There's one more there. So there's a thing about this game, and that's like if you see, you can see that orb in the over there, and there's some stuff in the game that is around this. There's two big things. There is a big ship, a really big ship, and there's the sphere. and around it is the radiation area, and there's some bad guys basically. Let's go up here. It's a better position, I guess. Let's see if I can remember at that damn rock where I was on last time. Made it a bit easier. One thing about this game is aggro is broken, basically. So let's see if we can go up here and have a look. As you can see, there's one of these weird dudes here, or dogs, whatever they are. I heard something growl. Oh yeah, they're all around this, and they're quite tough, even with a bolt action rifle. I think there's even some down there. Not only are they really annoying, but they're all the whole area here is radiated, so you quickly die. But you need a suit, and where to find a suit? Well, you make it. How do you make it? Well, the pig that is saying it. Well, basically you need some what they call it, some resources that is only in there. So that means you need to go past these guys, and you need to go past the radiation area. Now, one thing to say is this game is broken, or the AI is not existing. I don't know if there's intentional or not. They want to make the world hard, and I think that's okay, but look at this. Okay, so I'll go to shoot this guy. No. Okay, there we go. So, he's going to come after me. Now, he's dead, but look. There. They're all coming for me in a big radius. So they already knew where I was, basically, and they found it. So this is what happens if you shoot something. But not only is it what happens when you shoot stuff, it's also everything aggroes on you, and even if you would go and crouch and kind of sneak around, and this game is really not made for shooting. Even with a bow, I can shoot a bow and everything would come running at me and trying to kill me. And I guess that's the whole idea, to make it hard, but that's just a bit too harsh, actually. I don't really like that. So let's go in here before ending this video. So they're aggroing on me till a certain point. Now I'm not completely sure. I haven't played this far. There's some green stuff. There's some is it the Mondermium or whatever it's called, and then there's the red stuff, which I only found in here. And let's see, I think I aggroed some of these guys away, so I can actually go closer. So as soon as I get in here, there we go. And I need to grab this. And someone spotted me. I'm going to die in a second. And I'm poisoned because they were spewing poison after me. I'm dying from radiation, as you can see. Infinite, 90 seconds. I'm probably dead. I'm being poisoned, radiated, chased, and probably killed in a second. Hopefully I can get over here. Okay, it probably won't be killing me, but you can see that I got it out with some, but now I'm aggroed on a lot of stuff. So this is what I don't like with the game. It means is that everything will aggro on you, even though you don't want it to. And of course, rabbits and boars give meat, as well as the dogs. But yeah, if you shoot anything, almost the whole map will come up for you. And I think it's hard enough that people will kill you if they see you, basically. I've only been killed once though, which is really odd. And I was even going AFK because my kid was screaming, and so I was like going AFK, and someone just went up to me and shot me. And not the best idea to go AFK in the middle of nowhere, but still, like not that much fun. So I actually got this titanium that needs to be melted at 1200 degrees. But yeah, that was a look into HurtWorld a little bit. I probably might not be playing this game when it comes out. Maybe not. It depends if it's going to be another shoot on sight cause thing. As soon as you spawn, you get killed by someone that comes because they think it's fun, and I think the game is set up to be exactly that. When actually reading what they're describing the game as and what they want it to be, and it's like craft, build, and fight to survive against a horde of creatures. And I mean, I don't get that. I do like the game, and I would like to play some more, but I really don't like the fact that you're basically dead if you shoot at one thing in this game. So yeah, no. But yeah, it was a small look into HurtWorld, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, comment for more, and I see you next time. Goodbye.